Alrighty, so obviously the cooler's off. There's the CPU. I need to clean that off still. Oh, wow, that's some great focus. There we go, that's a little bit better. So that's off. You can see the CPU there. There's the cooler. It's going to go, I don't know, something. Alright, so there's the block on. I got the cable ran too. It actually doesn't look too bad. So, block's done. Those blocks are done. I guess the board's going back in the case now. So I can get the tubes and all that stuff figured out. And then once I'm going to get the board in, then I can drop the two cards in. And then again, it's just going to come down to me finding a place for the reservoir and figuring out what the hell I'm going to do with the pump. So, fun. Alright, so, I have done a whole lot since just putting the CPU block on. That's what it looks like right now. Let me focus. It's a little dark, I guess, but here, I can get a light. Light. Fuck off, bird. Okay, so the block is on the CPU, the motherboard's in the case, the two graphics cards with the blocks on them are in as they will be. These fittings align with how they will be. The tubes will be going upward. There's nothing down there. The power supply shroud's in just as a cover. I don't have the power supply in. Just kind of want to get sizing for the reservoir mainly, which is the thing I'm most unsure about right now. I'm thinking I'm most likely going to move it up because I'm going to do something down from the top and then down through the bottom. That's not originally what I was going to do. I was going to do both from the bottom, but constraints and the fact that most of my tubing is going to be up and over in here. It's going to be up here and it's going to be over in here, most of the tubing. So having both of them go down doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. So with that being said, I still don't have the pump in. The pump's still right here. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with it. I have no clue. I know it's going to go down there somewhere. It's just, I don't know how I'm going to mount it, how I'm going to secure it at all. I'm probably going to end up having to zip tie it through the honeycomb mesh down there. That's most likely what's going to end up having to happen. And, but there's that, and I have the fittings in. I don't know if I already said that or not, but I have the fittings, obviously, on the graphics card. There's just plugs on the bottom. They're just plugs. And then these two there's four, I guess, pass-through fittings. Not really pass-through, but whatever. And then regular fittings here, regular fittings there, regular fittings on that one, and then the same one over there. So I have no entire clue how I'm going to run the tubes yet. I've been looking at this for quite a while, trying to figure out how I'm going to run the tubes. Haven't figured that out yet. But that's where the progress is right now. I'd say it looks pretty damn nice, and there's not even lights or tubes in it or fluid in it yet. Alright, so just a couple of things to wrap up on day 2. It's actually day 3. God, I'm losing stuff already. Just to wrap up a few things on day 3, but it's actually the next morning, so this is day 4, but I'm just going to wrap up day 3 right now. So, I've ran into a couple of problems. One is that I'm actually missing, I wasn't planning for, I don't have light. What I'm actually missing is, this is for the drain. So what I had to do coming out of the pump is I do have a male-to-male extender in here. That's what this thing is. So that connects the pump to this T fitting, and this end with the fitting, the regular compression fitting, is going to go up into the radiator up here. But this end is what will be connecting to my drain. this nice shiny chrome one because they were out of black ones and I didn't want to wait. And chrome's fine too. So obviously this is a male end, that's a male end, this isn't going to work. So thankfully for Amazon Prime, I'm getting the other extension that I need hopefully tomorrow night. So that's the first thing. And the other thing, I wouldn't really consider that this one a problem, just kind of something that I probably should have done, is that I actually only have sleeved extensions for the main 24 pin, the 8 pin up there, and 2 6-pins. I don't have sleeved extensions for the second 6-pin set of 6 pins. So I ended up having to order those again, not again, but I ended up ordering those, thanks again Amazon Prime. Those will hopefully be here Sunday night as well. So that's pretty much wrapping it up for day 3. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in day 4. Day 4 is pretty much going to hold washing out the radiators because they haven't been flushed at all. So if there's any kind of crap in there, I want to make sure I get that out of the radiators. I'm not really concerned about the blocks at all, or the reservoir or the pump. So I might do, I don't know, maybe I'll do the blocks, but for sure that radiator and that radiator need to be flushed out. So that's happening tomorrow on day 4, and also hopefully some bends will happen on day 4 as well. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys later.